Come on. Testing. Testing 1, 2.
Hello.
Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear us, Samantha? Ah, okay.
Are we not live? Has it started?
The stream looks like it's on. Yeah, we've been on 4 minutes so far.
What do you mean turn it right up? Mine's sitting on
Mine's on 10.
Negative 10.
Yep. Mine's on 10.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Where's Kenny Nickel? Smetha. Can we flip the quarter? Because we've got that around the wrong way, the men's and the seniors.
There.
Yep. Thank you.
What's this thing? Hello?
You mute, it's on the top.
No, no.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing you.
That's the black one next to the power buttons, you sync.
They've got a 14. Yep, that's right. Yep. So, have you muted it? No, that's yep, that's right. Power lights on, the red power light.
Mine's flashing.
Mine's on, just solid red.
Hello? This is Nick trying to commentate.
That's in there.
Check 1, 2, Brendan's trying to talk. Hello, check 1, 2.
Hello? This is Nick watching Jayme, White and Stephen.
Brendan's here, 1, 2. Hello, check 1, 2. Is that working, guys?
There doesn't seem to be anything registering on the meter.
Yeah, the meter looks like it's turned off.
Hello?
Hello, check 1, 2.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, are we here? Working, check 1, 2.
All right then.
All right, perfect. Is the stream on? We're good to go? Yep.
All right, guys, it's Nick Palat and Brendan Cantor here. We're coming into, this is the second frame for the Jayme Stevens Adam list match. Adam won the first match, and we're still in the first frame for Stephen Moore and Jayme White. Just so you know, these are both quarter-final matches, so we're in top 8.
Both matches are races to 7, guys, so
Now, Jayme looks like he's on a relatively even clearance here. Just probably got to be careful on if he keeps the correct angle on the red to the bottom pocket to make it easier to get around the black off the last red. I think he's done just enough there.
yeah, you can soft stun that and hold.
Well, Stevie's got a couple of nice shots he needs to play here. Well, one quite nice shot to get his position. The tables are really fast, so he can afford to play this delicately, even though it looks like it's really tricky. Yeah, shot by Jayme. A bit wide. Is he going to get lucky with this wide? Nope. Yeah, nice easy shot there by Jayme. And if you have this match has started, it's anything to go by. We're looking at a high quality match in this seniors quarter final.
Yep.
Jayme looks ready to clean up the crumbs here in the first frame. Over on table 2. Sorry guys, we're just trying to get ourselves set up here so we can get everything right for our production.
We could be commentating, but we'll be commentating for you about 30 seconds ahead. So we will just be a little bit quiet at the minute. We've got a few peanuts in the crowd here as standard at any sort of ball tournament.
Expect nothing less from the local Queensland contingent. Dick Williams is back. Well and fucking truly.
Unfortunately, the big Dick Williams, he was really pumping himself up for this tournament. Unfortunately, he got done first round by Brody Conroy from Western Australia. Solid effort by Brody.
Big split by Steve.
1-0 to John. And 1-1 with Adam and Jayme Steve.
Big split by Steve. If you can see the red, they look pretty nice. Maybe full stop.
What do you like in here on Adam's shot?
Is it still open table or is it established colours?
So it's just after the break.
I like the yellows, but there's one ball that needs to be developed on the left by the middle bag. Doesn't go past that red, so.
We may be able to get it from the plate for the breakout from the yellow, either on the opposite middle or the one below the black.
If he's feeling good, he might even be able to get it off this one on the top rail. Just stun down into the red.
Looks like
He's gone red.
great shot by Adam. Unfortunately, he left the other red tied up, that yellow. He does have the reverse double opportunity there to clear that pocket.
The issue with that, though, is where the white goes when he plays that shot. I think he's pushing the yellow down towards that red and the yellow and could cover his red by the middle pocket on the left.
Yeah, certainly good. He would either need to thin it out or he'd have to play it with a little bit of pace. It is risky, but he may also just play it up in the pocket. I think he was a decent option. I think Stevie's just overrun that all a little bit.
He's okay. He's got the one in the middle on the right, but he's got to navigate some traffic to get back to another red. list is going long.
A little Adam Slipper list is difficult cue in here.
Yeah, he's missed the ball.
It didn't look good off the cue. I think the white bounced. Deep into the bed a bit.
It's quite a good leave though. Jayme's got a bit of work to do here.
That was a great shot by Steve. I think he does have a shot into that corner pocket, which would just leave him a stop in here. So this match is also 1-2. Sorry. Nice shot by Steve there, the Broken Hill Potter. He's in his, we're in his almost his old backyard here. We've got a lot of the Broken Hill boys here for this tournament. Really good crowd. Nice shot by Steve. Left himself slightly hampered over the yellow, but I think he'll be fine with this one.
Yeah, nice out by Steve. Really nice out by Steve there.
It's a nice safety for Rusty. He would have loved it. Tucked right up behind that leg.
He just got a bit stiff and caught the jaw when he came off the bottom cushion. Jayme's looking at a potential shot here where he plays off this yellow and flicks into the red and the yellow over the top right corner and pots the yellow. Okay, thank God. See, Jayme's looking at coming half ball off this yellow straight into the red and yellow off the top.
Yeah, that's definitely the shot.
He's got the red out, but he's not got the
You
cannon.
really need to be spot on with that one. You need to get thick ones and come under no matter what. Simply because now he's opening those balls for Adam. For you guys that don't know, Jayme White and Stevie Moore, they're actually housemates, teammates in Brisbane. So it'd be a tough match for both of them mentally here because,
Neither of the boys want to see each other lose.
of course. But unfortunately, just how the draw fell this year, all the Queenslanders, the majority of the Queenslanders ran into each other early. So these are the only two Queenslanders left in the tournament.
Is he on that red?
There's a great attempt. I can't tell from here, but it looks short to me. What do you think, Brendan?
He may be able to play it in his side, but the initial
Under the other pocket, double it.
the initial reaction from Listy says that he's not on that ball. Jayme's played a huge shot there, just to even give himself a chance.
I think by the looks of that, he's got the cut into the opposite corner. It's a big, big cut, or he plays off the yellow, which you would never risk with the black over that pocket. He's in a bit of a tricky situation here, Jayme.
He is on this ball. He's played it well.
Oh, got onto that well.
Yeah, he's a hair straighter than he would like to be. He'd like a little bit more angle so he could come to the centre of the bottom cushion easily and play the red in the middle and then float up for the red into the left top corner.
It is a tough shot though, as you know, these middle pockets are very unforgiving, especially if you need to put a bit of pace on it. So sometimes you need to put a bit of extra pace on when you need to correct the line. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do that on this occasion, but let's see where he ends up. from here. Jayme's missed his pot. It was a difficult shot. And he's left the table there for Steve. And I suspect Steve would be looking for a safety behind the two yellows on the opposite side of the table over the middle. It would be my guess. He's opted to bring out a couple of his dead balls, which is not a bad shot at all. Jayme does have a double opportunity into the big pocket up top. He's been hitting that shot well. I've seen him pot a full through a few full-length doubles. He's also got the underneath for black.
Oh,
it's a little bit closer than he would have liked.
He smothered it, but it's not a good smother. Unless he's missed in the middle. Just like you said, Nick, they are very tough. They're unforgiving in the middles if you're not precise.
100%. And the felt is that fast that, and it's that thin that we're not... although it's a new table, you'd expect to see some napping. We're not really seeing that. So Adam may have expected it to curl into the centre a little bit there. Not on this occasion.
Very, very thin cloth. Nice to play, really nice to play on.
It's a foul by Jayme White. Those new to the stream, this is Blackball rules. Steve now has a free shot. He can also elect to take the ball in hand behind Bork and play the free shot also from there, depending on what his preference is. I think that was a bad shot by Jayme.
He did need to move that red.
No, he didn't. He could have come to the outside and still easily navigated that out. Stevie's opened his own ball and killed another one of, well, moved one of Jayme's balls. I wouldn't call it dead. It goes in both pockets down the bottom, but he certainly has,
has
control of the table.
He's made it harder to get onto, that's for sure. You may see a snooker here.
Jayme's in a pretty tricky situation here.
He doesn't like it because the white ball's going to be running.
I actually think he's pretty safe there, but I don't know what his position is going to be for his next colour.
Steve's played a good snooker there.
Yeah, certainly could look at it, but it was really a missed opportunity by Jayme, in my opinion.
Jayme's played a shot. Does that look in off to you?
No, it doesn't. It looks like Adam certainly has the one over the middle up to the top left. It looks like that from this angle. It can be deceiving, but I believe he's left a shot for Adam to get started, albeit a tough one.
He's flicked the yellow.
Oh, he's just grazed that yellow on the way through.
He was worried about the in off.
I think if Jayme keeps his composure here, he should quite easily clear these balls up to go up 2-1 on Adam List.
On the other table, Jayme's in a spot of bother.
Tough plan. It's there, but anything he leaves pretty much is leaving the opportunity there for Steve to finish the rack. I'm not sure where he was trying to position that white ball, but any option he took that wasn't aggressive was always going to be tricky for the landing. So
Jayme's left himself a nice angle over here on the left.
yeah, Jayme's going about these balls just fine.
Stevie's just got the one ball he has to get nicely onto over on the left-hand side of the table.
I thought he might have tried to get to it from there, but maybe he didn't have the angle.
He's
Oh,
gotten
that's
on
a
it
nice
now.
shot.
Yeah,
Beautiful
that's a
shot.
nice shot.
Jayme doesn't seem to be too comfortable with this shot, although it looks pretty good from our side. So
He might have a bit more
A
angle.
little bit extra cautious, do you think, Jack?
Yeah, early in the match, just making sure he gets a 2-1 lead rather than blowing an opportunity.
So, it's not a good miss by Steve. He really should have had that one there, and Jayme's also overrun his ball. So we could have seen a little twist in these two frames.
Yeah, Jayme can't get comfortable because he's going to have to send this white 3 cushions. It's a natural in-off in the middle when he plays this yellow in the corner.
He's checked that up nicely to get all the way back down. Oh, look, that's a sensational shot by Jayme White. That's the quality of ball we've been seeing from Jayme this week so far.
He's been fantastic in both the singles and in the teams.
Absolutely has been, and that's just a beautiful shot. And I think Steve will be a little bit dirty on himself there. That was definitely a missed opportunity. Jayme's managed to put his last
Yeah,
colour. Decent black to go 2-1 up for Jayme Stevens against Adam Slipper List.
2-1 on the other table.
2-1 on the other table. A couple of tight matches, a couple of errors in those ones, Brendan. But the players could just be settling into the match.
I think it's going to be a couple of tight ones. I don't see this running away one way or the other. I think on table 2, Stevie and Jayme both had opportunities to win that frame in earlier visits. So the same could be said on the other table with Adam and Jayme. They both had a chance early in the frame, and it's really going to come down to who takes their chances first.
That's a big break by the Broken Hill Potter.
And he's got nothing.
Unfortunately, it's a little bit dry in the desert. And Jayme did put one on his break, but it looks like he has a tough opener. Steps the one up to the corner.
Another peanut sent to the gallery.
That was interesting to say the least from Jayme. He almost followed that ball in. Obviously unintentional. He obviously just wanted to bounce off the draw a little bit, but he still appears to have a shot into the middle.
He's missed it.
Again, tough middles. Depending on what angle you're on, that looked good from here. But They are really tricky. They do not bounce in off the inside jaw. Jamie's played that one a little bit thick for that plant there. But, if he potted that plant there, he's certainly favourite to go frame. Adam West, I've seen him play these mop-ups 100 times. So
100, is that all? We play a lot of pool with Adam West back home. People say you're a good crumb grabber, Nick. I'd argue that Listy's a better crumb grabber than you.
I would say so. And then no one takes the crumb grabber title off our little buddy Tristan Massang in Perth. Crummy, aka Violet Crumble, aka Crumbelina. He's got a few names there, little crumbles. Adam's going pretty solid here. He's got a roll in left, really.
Yeah.
He looks like he does have to move that black from where we're sitting.
He'll do it with his second last red. He'll leave himself an angle to screw off the red that's on the 45 from the pocket and leave himself the red on the bottom because, yeah, he's just looking where he wants to leave the white to screw in.
I don't like the screw because you can easily bounce past the ball. I like leaving it a bit higher and coming in underneath because then you're not pushing it into the danger zone and you've got more opportunity to land.
I think he's going to flick the yellow, not the black.
Yeah, I can't see him screwing into it. I think he's going in the back rail. Could be wrong.
Yep.
Very good shot. Didn't see that one right, but he's had perfect position, hasn't he?
He is plumb. Yeah, not shot.
That'll be 2-all to
So
when he pots the flag.
I haven't given Stevie much attention here, but he's not given Jayme a chance. He's cleared those yellows over by the two reds on the right of the table there very well. And that's a nice shot.
Very nice shot.
Does need to play one more good shot to transition from either the yellow in the middle of the table or the one in the corner here. Back.
Do you like the one in the middle now to float to the rail? Because then you
I think so.
The easy
Yeah.
up for this.
And then you almost always have a way to get from the ball at the top right corner back to the one level with the blower just above the black on the left-hand side of the table.
Yeah, I do think it's a good option, just getting rid of this one now.
Yep.
He's played it nicely. It's
Oh, he's
beautiful.
got perfect angle too.
It's a great shot.
Yep. You'll just see him top off the top cushion, get back past the balk line. Somewhere between the balk line and the middle pocket, I think is the sweet spot where he wants to land.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, kiss.
Nice.
I think he's a bit stiff there. He hasn't played that very well.
He hasn't played that very well. He's snookered himself there. Which is a shame. It's as Brendan was saying, he went about that out quite nicely. He did have, as far as we were concerned, beautiful position on that last ball.
I think he just needed to hit it a bit firmer to throw the angle a bit wider.
Yeah, it even afforded from there to come the back cushion, side cushion and out again.
Yep.
To avoid any potential for ring-off. But when you're under pressure, you want to try to keep it as simple as you can. But sometimes it leads to little easy mistakes, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's one of those sneakers where if you're not potting out of it, you're leaving 3 crumbs in a black.
Yeah, there's
nowhere to hide.
Nah. He's got to give it a bit of a clout and hope for a bit of love, I think.
He's coming to one cushion.
Anything that will help him is a touching ball right behind it. But I can't see that.
Or sit on the
He's given it a
red.
hot crack, but unfortunately, as suspected, he's left the opportunity there for Jayme.
At least he got a ball off his next break.
Takes top now, or plays the plan a little bit firm. We'll see. Or
He's,
goes for the
he's playing the one over the pocket. He's playing the snooker.
The snooker.
Yeah.
It's very smart. Why take the risk? Again, Steve's got, I can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 rails, possibly.
Yeah, black's in the way for 2.
It's a nice shot by Adam. He's come up. He's made sure to get high. So he's got a relatively easy plant into the corner pocket.
He's even just pushed that black on past the yellow in the middle.
Yeah, it was a beautiful shot.
Yeah. So he's got 4 pockets for the black to go in now, instead of 2. He's played that well. He's played that well because he doesn't have to play the plant to the left now. He can play the one that's closest to the pocket on the left.
Oh, what a great shot by Steve Moore. He's potted that ball out of the snooker. That is fantastic. An instant replay, rewind on YouTube. We don't have that facility, but that was a top shot. I hope he closes this frame now because he played a beautiful shot.
The list is on another end on the other table. Oh, he's missed it.
That's a shame. I would have really liked to have seen him convert there. Now, having said that, although he's missed this ball, and the balls are there for Jayme, it's not the easiest one in the world. Back to the listy, he's just overrun that position for the red.
He's okay. He can play the red thin and top into the yellow. He'll need to play it firm though to make sure the yellow gets back out of the way. That's a huge shot by Jayme White. What a shot. He's hit it too soft because he snookered himself. And that's the risk of not punching that in and getting the yellow clear. Needed to hit that firm.
Yeah, it's a bit stiff. It's a brutal game sometimes. See what his plan's going to be here.
It's not a total, so...
Unfortunately, this is another big opportunity that has gone missing for Steve. Jayme taking a 3-1 lead. Jayme is a very good front runner. He's a very big confidence player. He's got the ability. It's all in his mind. So once he gets the confidence, it becomes very, very hard to stop.
Listy's done well, not just a not foul there.
Yeah, he has. Very well, and he hasn't left anything that Jayme would be licking his lips about, but he's still got a shot.
And Jayme thought he missed that when he hit it.
Yeah, he did.
The corner pockets.
Sorry, Brendan.
You're right.
Side break on the Jayme White table, so Steve to play. Sorry, Brendan.
Yeah, okay. I was just saying that the corner pockets actually play quite friendly off the far jaw. Anything on the near jaw, it's not going in. If you play it far jaw, they're actually quite receptive. But you need to play it at a pace just like Jayme did on table 1, where you're not bouncing it into the jaw. You're playing it at a good pocket weight or 6 inches past pocket weight. Anything firmer than that, you're getting yourself in trouble. So on a net pocket table, Jayme probably does miss that shot that he played first when he got to the table.
Yeah, it's probably not an unreasonable goal. They are tricky to navigate, being that we all play on a completely different style of table, but they've certainly been really enjoyable to play on.
Jayme's tried to bump that yellow by the middle. Just make
He's
that
still-
easier.
He's still okay. He's still okay.
He's got another opportunity to bump it if he really wants to. Make the transition from the 2 rail balls relatively straightforward.
Yeah, well, you may even consider taking all 3 down the rail. So you transition to the one behind the middle, take that one, then go
up and back down. Yeah.
Bottom. You know, it's there. I don't know if
He's also looking at just dumping this yellow in the middle, but it's very thin. Very, very thin.
that's a big shot for Stevie Moore. He's given himself another opportunity, but unfortunately he didn't clear that corner, which I suspect is what he was going for.
The top left. He's got an opportunity to do it now with the ball that's near on frozen to the top cushion. He does need to play it very firm, and the black is still not pretty. So, yeah, Jayme's missed the ball near jaw.
Adam certainly has the half ball with top left. Steve's played a nice shot there.
He's got the
if he
bag.
dropped, he had an opportunity. Otherwise, it holds firm as a safety shot.
The skill shot's not easy.
Not from there, not queuing over the ball.
I'd almost consider the skill shot not on. We may see... Yeah, it's not a shot by Adam List.
Great shot by
We may
Adam
see
List.
Jayme just smother that yellow. Yeah, he's had a go at the skill shot, but he hasn't got it. So, free shot for Steve. List is whinging that he doesn't have the break.
On the Adam List Jayme Stevens match. I'm going to do the same and leave you with Brendan for a couple of minutes.
No worries. Stevie's got the free shot here. Don't know what he's looking at, but he really needs to clear these reds or bump the black out. The shot I'd probably like to see him play is bring the white over to the other side from where he's got it and double the black into the middle of the table and leave the white between where the black and the red is and play the yellow into the right-hand top pocket, and then the other 3 yellows all transition quite nicely. So I don't know if he can play that shot because of where the red is. We may see him play the yellow thin and push the black down. Yeah, just like that. That's a nice shot. That's a really nice shot. Now, Steve, where he's left these balls, he needs to move to the yellow at the bottom of the table for his next ball. See, now this makes the transition from his last ball back to the black a little bit difficult because of where the red is underneath the yellow. We may see him flick a couple of balls. Well, not this shot, but the next one. It's in off. That was the danger of playing that out that way. Was the risk of not being able to transition neatly from his last 2 balls. Listy back. Just had a quick little break. And we resume with Listy up 3-2. Or sin in this game. So, for those new to Blackball that haven't seen or played much of it after the break. Sorry guys, so the sin in Blackball with the break is after any foul, not just a foul in open play after the break, any foul including dumping the white off the break, it's a free shot plus a visit. So the same as you had on the other table where Jayme fouled trying to play the skill shot, the same penalty applies here. And Jayme looks primed to clean up the crumbs again over here on the right-hand side table. Yeah, he's got ball in the middle, ball up the top. Come back for the one on the right, next to the one he's playing now. The one on the left of the table, and then the black. We may see him play the one on the left now by the yellow, and use the one on the right as his last ball. Oh no, I've got this completely wrong. See, I would have liked to have used that ball last because it left you the most amount of room where even if you're on the wrong side of straight, you can always get back for the black in the middle. Going this way, it's a bit more difficult to transition from the red over the pocket back to the black. He's got to get a nice angle, which he's done. Jayme's about to take a 4-1 lead, Nick. Welcome back.
Yeah, so afraid that might happen. Jayme might start running away with it. Pressure balls on Steve. Jayme's confidence will lift.
Jayme over on table 1 winning off on the break. So Listy, he's got that red that he needs to land on. He may try and do it now.
He certainly should. It looks like he's got the angle just to float down for it.
Probably wants to run into the yellow just above the black spot. If he hits that yellow, he's on that ball. He hasn't come far enough.
I don't think he's come far enough.
He hasn't come far enough.
The black stayed up, but unfortunately Steve's got him off there, and I feel that he's left those yellows fairly pretty. Jayme does have the free shot, so...
Wouldn't surprise me if we see him push the black down onto those 2 yellows and then just take the out from there. Use the free shot.
I'm not sure that he needs to risk corrupting the black. But we're about to see. He may even like reds because they're all...
They all have a pocket.
Nice and close.
In fact, you're probably right. The reds do transition easier. It's just that one that's down the bottom half of the table that he needs to land on. Because it doesn't go to either bottom pocket from what I can see, but I could be wrong and it goes in the right-hand bottom pocket.
Adam's played a solid shot there. It's probably a little bit harder than he wanted, but I believe he's got the cut into the middle. Yeah, it's a good shot by Jayme.
If Listy wants to open the angle up, he can play this off the yellow into the right-hand middle. Not sure if it's on in the left middle.
Yeah,
He's looking at it.
Like it could be. But he also risks knuckling in the centre there as well. Yeah, it's very close. At this sort of level, you wouldn't really expect Adam to be getting another shot. Not a clean shot on that red.
He's not going to get a good look unless Jayme makes a mistake.
Jayme,
He did take reds in the end.
yeah, Jayme's white ball control here will get him through. He probably wanted a little less angle on this red, but
He'd like to have
still comfortable.
He'd like to have the same angle or similar position for his next red. Oh, bounce.
Well, he's definitely overrun that, but he's still got the shot into the middle to come back down.
Yeah, Jayme's played a good safety here over on the left-hand side. That is a total. And he's developed his one tricky yellow.
I think Jayme might be on the inside middle.
He is. Yeah, he's played it well.
That's a great shot. It didn't, from our angle, it looked like he might have been landed by the yellow, but it looked like he had a touch of left-hand side on that.
Just widen the angle up a little bit. He has to take this red into the middle. It doesn't go in the top corner. The tricky part about that is he's likely running into the yellow above the black. which means he's then going to be running back over towards the 2 yellows. So this has to be played very precisely so he doesn't snooker himself. He's played to his side. He's played a great shot.
For the lap. Adam Lister's got out of that snooker. Jayme's got an easy roll in now.
Pressure is on Stevie Moore, well and truly at 5-1.
Look, I can tell you right now, 5-1 down on how well these tables play. Stevie's got some serious work ahead of him, and he doesn't have a minute to wait. Come on, the Broken Hill Potter. Daz, can you bring us canned Coke back, mate, please? Yeah, but can you get us canned Coke first, please, mate?
Big Daz is no help sometimes.
No. Forgets the Canadian clubs he's been fed over the week.
As well as the sandbookers that everyone else has been buying him.
Team, a simple can of Coke. And the lovely lady beside us is doing it for love. She's not getting any love from the pool players.
Back to the cricket.
Back to the cricket. Jayme, this is another snooker. You know, if it was Macklin playing this shot, Macklin Fernandez, he loves a good swerve. The swerve's on. Very tricky, you've got to be precise.
The one cushion's almost on as well, just short of the middle pocket with a little bit of left-hand side, just to widen the angle.
Yeah, I believe he can hit it, but he won't be able to pot it like that.
He'll go very close. He'll probably hit the near draw.
Steve played a nice shot there.
He's
opened that black up, but he has a little bit of hand.
Oh, he's hit it too short of the middle there, Listy, on the left-hand table. He probably had about another 4 or 5 inches of room to hit short of the jaw, where
If Stevie floats up off this ball into the centre, he can take the one up the very top
Steve's on yellows.
on the yellows,
Yep.
and then he should be able to navigate this out. We need to sit down with Stevie to start getting a bit of authority into this match.
Has he gone far enough? No, he hasn't.
Unfortunately. On the angle he was on, he could have played it much firmer because he could have bounced into the red and still been good. But it's hard. The arm gets heavier and heavier the more pressure you're under.
I think the shot Steve has to try and play is the yellow down to the pocket, bottom right.
I think, if I'm not spilling coffee on myself, if he does play that shot, but he actually plays it for the safety, 2 cushions behind the other yellow, and that could present an opportunity.
He's just left it short.
He has left it short. But that's because he was going for the pot into the middle, which I think was a poor choice. It's a nervy choice.
Jamie's taking the ball in the middle. He's missed it. Stevie's getting a free chance here. Just on top of the laptop. Yeah, thank you. Yep, just there. Thank you.
Can you go to the bar and grab 2 cans of Coke, please? Can you do that for us? Come on, Justin. Thanks, mate. You're a legend, man. I don't care what Big Darren says. Well, as you might have noticed, the commentary team has just had a little win.
Steve needs to take this opportunity.
Nice shot there, Steve.
Settle down, Peanut Gallery.
We were looking to get another commentator up, but we just can't accept first round losers, so Little Dickie's eating a burger. It's a nice shot by Steve. Jamie overrun a little bit. I think he's still okay. He can roll through. He can roll through if it's straight enough.
With check side.
And stop on the red ball for the last yellow, or if it is more of an angle, pace this table.
I think he's going to stun it onto the bottom cushion, up and down. But it's what he wants to do.
This white ball's going to be fine.
He's played a great shot.
There. That's a very good shot, Stephen Moore. The broken hill potter.
Yeah, the tricky part here for Jayme on the left-hand table. As Stevie pots the black, gets back to 5-2. The tricky part here for Jayme is that he's going to have to force this into the middle. And these don't take forced shots unless you're very, very precise. He's played that about as well as he could. And he's...
I don't know if he got a better position than he would have just rolled one through there. That's just unfortunate. He's played it as good as he could.
Looking at the angle that he had and where he's come to the side cushion, I think he wasn't as straight as you think he was.
No, definitely wasn't. But this is, well, we'll see.
We may even see him play the reverse double here into the opposite middle. As a shot to nothing and get the white back to the bottom end of the table.
Yeah. Or it could quite simply just bounce it and snook right in there. It's all tricky.
That's tricky because of the speed of these tables. Oh, for me, the high percentage shot is creating distance. Oh, he's played a lovely double.
Great shot. But unfortunately, being the player, someone's he doesn't have an easy shot on the black. I don't think he expected to get that ball.
Steve's gone in off again. The breaks are going to kill him. Thank you, sir.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, mate.
I think on this occasion, reds are the balls again for Jayme White.
She's got the one by the black and the yellow to figure out.
It's a solid effort by Jayme Stevens on the table on the left, but he has left Adam it's a tricky shot. It's not the hardest shot in the world, but it's still you've still got to take a lot of care.
Similar to that shot that Steve had on the other table early on, it looks like a lot of angle and he can't hold, but he actually can play this in at a nice pace and hold on the same side of the table for the black into the opposite corner.
Absolutely.
Just depends on how Adam's feeling, how he's queuing. He's got the option to go back across. He's got a result. I actually think he's left him on here. I think he can cut this in the corner.
I can tell you right now, if Adam the slipper list copped that at the local pool hall, we'd be hearing about it for the next two. Yeah, Jamie's just pointed out again that Listy is a jagged little slipper. Jamie's got another beautiful shot there. Look at that. What a great shot.
Yep.
He's really playing some beautiful pool.
And the key to that shot was the one before it, to leave himself the right angle to play that, knowing he was going to have options.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's got it thin. About to get a Hulk smash over here on table one, I think.
Yeah, I think he might have the inside jaw under that black. So we're about to find out. Meanwhile, you really expect that Jayme will mop up these couple balls.
Just got to make sure he lands on the black. I think he'll take it to the top left. I think you'll see him. Oh, So Jamie's got the option now.
Right, this is a
Well,
skill shot all day.
Solid has got the option to play the skill shot or the face cut. Oh, I think the skill shot's probably the easier shot. Oh, the black's on in the right middle. Yep. 6-2. Yeah.
Jayme Stevens has played the skill shot to even the match with Adam List. So tight match,
Table 1.
Adam and Jayme. A little bit scrappy at the minute, but the boys have had to play some really big shots. On the other table, he's certainly running away with this match at this point in time. Stevie did get his break back up at the 5-1, but his breaks are really letting him down here. He can't.
And that's
the free shot is just so deadly, especially after the break.
Oh, look at the spread.
Jamie's got another very
That's
good
a
spread
brilliant
here on
split.
yellows. There's every chance that Jayme finishes the match here.
Yeah. Oh. Listy's gone in off.
Slipper has lost the white ball on that break. And again, he's left a very open rack for Jayme. So I expect with a couple of early good shot selections from Jayme, he'll be able to clean this rack.
I think Solid cleans the Reds up pretty quickly. I think it'll take all of about a minute and a half once he figures out which way he wants to go. He may play the free shot and free this pocket up for the Red. Yeah, now these are all there for Jayme.
He probably doesn't mind that he pushed that red on that side. He wouldn't be coming through that gap to be potting that way. He would be coming from the left top pocket side. This must be on.
It is on in the middle. He's got to be careful.
He does have to be careful. I'm not sure if the one ahead of the black spot, the yellow ahead of the black spot passes.
I can see it. I can see it just past the screen. It doesn't go. So he needs to play the one in the bottom end of the table before the one near the spots.
So I wonder if he tries to take the yellow off the red now to avoid the snooker.
We may see him go long and take the one over the pocket now. Then so play the one into the left corner, then take the yellow that's by the right middle in the top corner, and then take this yellow by the spots and leave himself an angle where he may even go up and down off the bottom cushion for the black.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
I don't know that there's a good transition.
The hampered skewing makes that shot real tricky.
I just don't know if there's a way that Jayme can comfortably feel that he can transition from ball to ball here by taking this one by the middle first. I think the right way to go is actually to take the one over the left corner first. And that was the risk. He tried to play, yeah.
Play off the ball, that was his opportunity. It's there for Steve.
He's got to take him.
Steve has to settle right down, and he has to make sure that this is another opportunity. He's got an unfortunate kiss on that. He's come underneath it, rather to the side of it. So now he doesn't look to me as he has a pot available.
Yeah, and Solid's just told us how much of a mess he's made of that, and he's not wrong. Steve has to settle here and take these out. I think if Jayme gets another shot, the yellows are going in. So the tricky part about this out for Steve is that the red that's directly above the white doesn't pass between the red and the black into the corner, into the right.
He should be able to give it a nudge here and remain on. Like pop the one on top of the black, but give the other a nudge and remain on the ball in the middle. If he doesn't remain on the red that he bumps, He's also going to navigate the both balls in the centre of the table together. They go into the middles, but he has to get the position on those.
He's taking this ball now. Yeah, now that red that we were just talking about's on, but digging off. Oh, he's held.
Oh, Stevie, that's very, very close. His stomach is sunk there. But, he's still on the table. He's still in control. So come on, the broken hill potter.
I think the bottom red closest to the yellow by the spots goes in the left corner.
Yeah, I'd say it's safe. Adam Bliss played a beautiful shot up to the top of the table. I think the shot's nothing, but it worked very well. Hopefully we can get something out of this. I think we're going to see the white ball start to do a few laps because he's run too far on that ball. I think he's going to be taking the one to the middle now.
I think he may be on that red that we spoke about closest to the yellow. Where you can play it
Nice shot by Adam. Hopefully,
as either a stun run and just float past. So at least he's going to try and play the Charlie into the middle, but I just don't know if that ball will
just
go.
on top of the laptop.
Yeah, that's the risk with that shot.
Like that. On camera, that made it look like an easy mistake, but I can tell you right now it was not. These middles are brutal. That's a great shot by Steve. I think he's got the angle just to roll through from the middle here.
Even if he doesn't, he can play the red off the yellow and hold.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Jayme with the out opportunity here. I can't see anything going too wrong. It's a nice shot, Steve. He's playing it really well. Holding your nerve on a shot like that is credit to how well Steve has been playing.
Jayme doesn't like the contact he just got, so he's going to clean the white.
We've got a foul on table one. Jayme's touching the white ball for some unknown reason. Not really.
No, Samantha. Don't worry. Your jaw can return to your face.
Come on, Stevie. Put these two away, mate.
He's going to run through and play the other red in the opposite middle. Yeah, it's a clever shot.
Yeah, it's perfect. Nice and easy. Just roll in now. Brendan's just going to jump off the. Brendan's just going to quickly jump off and get some results for us from the other men's quarterfinal matches to update the crowd. That takes us up to 6-3 for Jayme versus Steve Moore. I've been told to put the mic closer to my face because I'm not loud enough. It appears young Brendan has
Open the doors for the good-looking black man to slip in and talk about what's really going on here. I think
Stevie's right under the wood. Thank God he took advantage of that opportunity there, Dick. He's got it to 6-3. He's under the pump.
mate, I think Stevie would be a little bit disappointed in himself. I think really he's had the opportunity. He could be probably 6-2, 6-3 up himself. He's had ample opportunity and he's getting a little bit of frustration over there. That's hasn't helped him.
That and the break. We've watched him jump the white on most of his breaks. So we need a clean break here by Steve. He loves to give him a whack, but keep that white up. He looks good this time, but he's dry.
Yeah, a little bit hard for him to come back from 6-3, but obviously he's just got to take one game at a time and keep fighting. And Jayme's playing extremely well at the moment, so. But he's definitely had the chances to be in front, and something that he'll be hurting him for sure. Another good match over here too, with the two old seniors, Listy and old Solid Stevens, going whack for whack here, 3-all.
Jayme actually, I thought he was going to clear that rack from where he was, but he's, the corners can be a little bit brutal if you come off the inside jaw.
Huh? Oh, yeah, hang on a minute. Brenton's trying to slip in here again. Wants to give some scores, so we'll let him talk again. It's your last chance.
All right, guys, in the other quarterfinals, we've got Adrian Winter against John Durbridge. Currently, John Durbridge is up 6-5. Dale Kent is playing Ced Gonzalez. That score is also 6-5. That's to Dale. And in the other men's quarterfinal, it is currently 5-2. Bro Shields is up against Dave Kelleher.
Thanks for that update, Brendan.
Two of the ladies have finished, have they? What was the scores there, Trace? Kerry, if you didn't hear that, guys, Kerry Spengler won her singles match against Joe Larry 6-3. And what was it?
Good win from
Good,
Kerry.
yeah, good win. She's playing very well at the moment, Kerry, and I think she's going to be definitely a big threat to the other girls and winning the singles title. So
Jayme is.
And the other match, Laura Shaw beat Carol Nunn 6-3 as well. So anyone wants to know?
Jayme's just he missed his ball, but he's managed to land very fortunately.
I should have put my glasses on. I couldn't see.
To,
I was just guessing.
Adam
Listy.
He's got a tricky shot. You know, he can skill shot these down there, but it's actually really tricky when the ball is so deep in the rail because it's going to head to the jaw.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to say about these tables, for everyone out there that thinks that these tables are a lot easier than the normal tables, which you know, everyone that plays on the online and that always complain about these tables, saying they've got a massive advantage. And one of the first persons to admit now it's just not true. You know, these tables are really hard to play on, and you know, you've got to change your game to play these tables. You know,
Don't believe him, ladies and gentlemen. He's only saying that because he got knocked out the first round. They're buckets. They are absolute buckets. The centres are a bit tight, but them corners, you could drive trucks in those corners.
Oh, no, yeah, but I'm not saying the corners aren't big, but, you know, yourself, you know, if you're not hitting in the middle, they just don't go in. You know, they draw and they just sit. And you just, honestly, if you're a hard hitter, these tables are just not for your game. You've got to change your game to play them. You can't bang anything in the middles, and it's just so hard to cut anything in the middles. It's just unbelievably hard.
Oh,
Jeez,
that was a
very
bad mess, that one.
solid. The fans want to know what's happening there. That wasn't too good, mate. The fans want to know what happened there. Very poor shot there by Jayme. At least he can laugh about it.
Now, Jayme White is overrun here again. It seems he's made a couple of bad shots in this last bit.
Yeah, he looks like he's relaxed a little bit from the last game being 2 up, and can't be doing that against Stevie. Let Stevie back in the match.
We've just had a result between John Durbridge and Adrian Winter, both of New South Wales. John Durbridge took the match 7-5.
So that'll get John into the quarters. So well done to John. He's been playing well all week. So well done to him from New South Wales. Puts him into the quarterfinals last 8. Not sure who his next match is against.
Semis.
Was that semis? Was it?
This is quarters now. This is the.
This is quarters now. That's how much I know. That's what happens when you get beaten first round, guys. You lose. You don't really watch what's going on. It hurts too much.
Yeah, it does. It does hurt. My wounds are still fresh.
Yeah, mine's been 3 days old and I'm still hurting, so
Yeah.
definitely no. You know, I think a lot of us come here with great expectations, and especially myself. Obviously thinking that I was a massive chance of winning Australian singles, and you know, getting beaten first rounds pretty hard to cope and cop with. But you know, you got to play the tables and play the players, and when you're not playing well enough, that's what happens. So.
Well, enough about Dickie. Back to Steve Moore.
Yeah, Dickie's still crying. If you just want to know, Dickie's still hurting here. You know.
Jayme Stevens is on the clearance here. You'd expect him to finish this one off finally.
Yeah, Listy would be very disappointed with the out that he just had.
This was a horrible frame by the pair of them.
Yeah.
They both made a heap of mistakes, so it was always going to be a coin flip if they keep doing that. But 4-3 up for Jayme Stevens.
Well, I'll tell you what, Stevie should be out here. He should get this frame, and you know that'll be good to see. Put a little bit more pressure on Jayme, and it's good to see the two Queensland boys. And you know they're both great mates. They both live with each other, so it's a bit of a battle here to see who's got all the say when they get home.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I know for a fact that Stevie didn't cook Jayme breakfast this morning, mate. So we're
And he won't be cooking him dinner tonight if he loses either. I'll give you the mark.
I wouldn't think so. But
Jayme, he'll probably lose a room key, and Jayme won't be able to get in.
on the bright side, Ash Smith's still cooking me breakfast. So.
Oh yeah, the fans want to know if you can just be a little bit quiet, mate. Your voice is very loud, and you're overtaking the whole room.
Yeah, sort of can't help it. Born this way.
It's just how he is, mate. He can't help it. That's just how he is.
I can see Reedy watching this stream. Reedy,
He's just loud.
Your son's down here being a pain in the bum again, mate.
Yeah, old Jason Smiley over here having a go at Nick about Nick's voice. Nick's got such a loud voice, it's travelling through the whole room. People are trying to play here, Nick, you know. It's not just always about you.
Yeah, no, well, I know that, mate. Everyone in the country knows that,
mate,
brother.
as soon as he was born, he come out and he was just crying like a, you know, he just cried that loud. It's just continued on.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Stevie's got the opportunity. It's a little bit tricky. You know,
yeah, a little bit off posy there. He didn't come down as far as he wanted. He'd have to screw this back to the right-hand side and get back onto the spread properly. Lovely shot. I can't see his head's in the road, can't see where he is. That's not too bad, a little bit better than what he was. He'd probably have to put a little bottom on it to screw off into the other red, kick it along the side.
He missed the other red, mate. It jawed up the
top.
top.
Shit, I didn't
put your
see
glasses
that.
back on.
Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to put my glasses on. I can't see.
I might have to swap spots with Dickie. He's only a foot away from the monitor and he still can't see the ball.
I couldn't even see it. I thought it was in. Now, obviously, guys, you can see why I lost my singles match. I can't see.
That's a bit stiff there by Jayme. He's potted a nice ball into the middle just to come back and continue on with it out, but he's ended up tying up these two. It's just going to present a safety opportunity for him there.
Yeah, a nice little snooky coming up here, I think. Yeah, exactly what he's going to do. Once Jayme doing here, he's about to double this yellow out, I think, to bring it a bit saved.
Yeah.
I can't see if he's got that in the middle or something. Where's he left?
That one's not in, but that is a good result.
A good result, hasn't he?
So.
He's not only got a bit of luck there, Jayme pushed Stevie's other ball down onto the back cush, so Stevie really needs to pop this red in the corner.
And try and
get down
one of them.
Well,
below the black.
Well, I think he'd like to try and cut it in and come in between the middle of the two reds. So that's definitely obviously where he wants to be.
You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've actually found it because of how these knuckles sit on this table.
It's too hard to cut off, isn't it?
I'd be going the direct screw, just trying to aim at the yellow on the bottom rail. But obviously, as my target, like screwing back from the top one.
To be honest, I'd probably do the same because you can see, guys, if you can see on the TV, you can see how square cut the pockets are. So when you do try and you come off, you know, that was a fantastic shot by Stevie, to be honest.
Yeah, look, see, the reason why...
You didn't want to leave him on that top yellow, but yeah, like I was just saying before, guys, it's so hard to... When the balls are so far in the pocket, which some of these balls do, they go like 3/4 in the pocket. It's unbelievable how they don't fall in. And then when you're trying to come a cut off the cushions, it's so hard because the cushions are cut square. So a lot of times you have to really screw back, don't you, to get out of the pocket, you know.
Yeah, it's not like the English cut. Like the snooker cut.
Yeah,
You can't bounce back off them.
Yeah, massively. It hits the square jaw and just comes off on a completely different angle than that you want, you know. So senior
Jayme has
master.
a tricky opportunity here, but an opportunity nonetheless. The if you're looking at this, normally you would take this ball, the yellow ball is closest to
Straight in the middle.
straight in the middle, no questions asked. But on these tables,
you just can't do it.
you can, but it's an absolute brilliant shot if you get it.
Yeah, to be honest, guys, this is probably to take that thing in the middle and get it would be, probably a 2, 3 out of a 10 shot just on these tables.
I agree.
Because if you're not 100% in, you come off any part of that corner cush on the
Either side,
it's not going in. It's not going in. So
here he goes. It looks like he's having a crack at it.
he's having a crack. So
thinking better of it.
yeah, I think he'll take the long one up to the top corner, and then he'll just have to leave himself a big cut on the yellow.
Well, the alternative is when it's on the rail, obviously going to give it a little bit more. He may even just load up on this and try to get back down.
Oh, yeah, no, it'd be a bit hard. But yeah,
It's
he might.
hard,
Yeah,
but, it's easier than
I think he probably will.
It's a nice shot by
Looks
Jayme.
like he's lining up for a big pump. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Very, like we're saying,
look at
guys,
this.
very,
No,
very hard on these tables. Well, this gives Stevie an opportunity now to get back into this match. If
He has to play the shot we thought he should have played to start
yeah,
with.
he's going to
Now,
have to do a little screw back on this. If he doesn't, you can see on the right-hand side of the ball, guys, that it's just a big sharp edge of a cut, and if he doesn't hit it right, he's not going to come out probably. So a little stun screw back would be thought.
Anywhere right of the on the black of the black dot up the middle of the table,
exactly.
he's fine.
Yeah,
So.
but he definitely wants to be straight on this red, so he can roll through and be on the back cush.
Yeah, it's a nice shot.
No, he's come too far, hasn't he? No, that's perfect. That's perfect. I thought he might have run too far. It's another thing about these tables, guys. Geez, they're fast. It's you'll see on the screen sometimes it looks like the standard's not high, but it's just because the tables are just so fast. They just keep going and going and going. So makes some easy outs look very difficult, doesn't it, Bella?
Jayme's gone in off here, so Adam has the free shot.
Free ball, yeah, over the tone with the old fellas. Jayme's up. Here we go. Stevie's got this red. You want to run in and give it a little bit, but it's come back behind the black.
Come on.
Lovely
Nice
shot.
by the broken.
Obviously not what he wanted to do. Probably wanted to come around on the other side of the black to put it back in the same pocket. But he's got a little bit of a nice kiss there, and hopefully he can put this in and make it 6-4 and make Jayme work for his win. So. Yeah, nice job by Stevie. So, yeah, so listen, Stevie's fighting back well. 6-2 down against Jayme, and you expect yourself to win in the last two matches. To get back to 6-4.
Yeah, he played a smart shot with his opening ball. He's opening this rack right up, so I'd expect to see a 4-roll here.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely lifting a pot out from here.
Oh,
jeez,
the tables have turned.
Bit of an in-off down the break there from Jayme White, and gives Stevie a ball in hand. So it gives him a big opportunity here to get back to 6-5.
So again, those that have just joined us, this is Blackball. So he does have the free shot here. He can't close the table on the free shot. It's whatever he pots on his actual visit is what will close the table. So the colours are just what he does here. The colours haven't been decided. Adam's just got a few little pokes here.
Yeah, main one's is he just wants to obviously get onto the ball that's up near the red in the middle. Once he gets on that properly, he's probably got to leave that to last to get back on the black.
Yeah, middle corner, far corner, black, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. He'll roll this thing in the middle, then do a straight jab on the other one. Leave him a straight jab, suck back and put the black back in the middle. Oh, he screwed out. He'll take this the yellow next to red first,
Yeah, he must be.
roll through, and then he'll be straight back on the black. So he's done a bit different than what we thought it. So
The good thing about that, though, even if he did overrun it a touch, he had the other one.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why he's played it that way.
Jeez, that was a very very average shot there by Listy, if I say so myself. Thought he would have done a bit better than that, maybe a little stun back, but he's just going to screw this into the pocket and come back out off the cush and then come back. Oh, I thought Stevie was
we thought he was about to go out of turn there.
Yeah. Here's Listy.
If he played that shot day one, of
lovely
the
shot by
tournament,
Listy.
that black went in. The tables have slowed down since we started.
Now, guys, sorry, Listy. Oh, sorry, brother. I'm just going to say the shot that Listy's got. Yeah, this is a lot harder than people think. You know, it's these medals are very hard, so you've got to be spot on.
Nice shot by Adam to slip a list.
Listy's made it very easy looking. Made me look silly.
So we've got
Update the Dale Kent match with Zed Gonzalez, which is 6-all at the moment. So Zed's just broken the last rack. So
we'll
big
give you
match.
some updates as we go on that one. We can see that table, but Zed is and Zed's had a fantastic tournament. He came as the ring in. Unfortunately, Vittorio Marcello passed away from WA, and Zed was a last-minute caller to take Vic's spot. So he's certainly doing Vic justice by giving this tournament 100% in all aspects.
And mate, in saying that, you know, like he's been very good in the teams as well. He's done a really good high percentage. I think he's in the top 10 on the stats list, and you know, he played extremely well last night. He played the young, really up and coming young fella Rory Gillette, which is you know, he's got to be a sensational player in his own right, and you know, Zed really took him to the cleaners last night. I think the score was 7-2. And Rory just couldn't get in the match. Zed played that well last night that Rory just couldn't get into the match. So, like you said, he's playing extremely well, and definitely doing Vic and the boys proud. That's for sure.
Big break by Adam List there.
Just hang on a minute, guys. We've got people trying to talk over us.
By the looks of it, on the Zed Gonzalez Dale Kent table, Dale, hey?
Dale's
What do you mean?
What's it
geez,
saying?
I'm just copping it everywhere.
what are they saying?
Don't talk so loud. Move the mic closer to your head. You're too loud. You're too quiet.
Is this you?
I'm copping it.
Are they saying nice things about the black man? But that's all.
mate.
You know?
Oh, Adam List has just survived a.
What does everyone
close
seem?
enough.
What does everyone seem to bag you? It's very harsh, I think. He's a good bloke down under. He is very loud and annoying, but
Don't be like that, mate.
he's a lovely bloke deep down.
Here, he has.
Yeah, well, here we go. We'll go back to the other match over there because 4-all with the old fellas, old Listy and Jayme. So
We can give them a little bit of love later on.
Yeah.
We're right in the heat of it here with Jayme.
And before we do that, guys, I'll just give you a little update on the thing. Dale Kent's at the table at the moment. He's got 4 yellows, which is he's definitely got a chance of going out here to win the match against Zed. We'll see. I'll keep you updated on that match as well. So, because all the Vics out there that want to know how their boys are going.
A nice shot by Jayme.
Yes. Looks like there's a little bit of a gap there under that for the black to go under yellow against Jayme, but he's still got a lot of work to do.
He still needs to clear a few away.
I
So
knew
here
he
he
was
is.
going to do
There's
that.
the skill shot.
That's the skill shot.
There we are.
Bit unlucky there for Jayme. Didn't get anything.
Dale Kent has
Dale-
made a huge shot.
Dale
on
Kent's
the
done a huge-
table against Zed.
huge shot.
and he's really opened up this opportunity.
Yeah.
For the
To be honest, guys, Dale's got probably three tap-ins here at the moment. He's got 3 balls over the hole. Black's out in the middle of the table, so he'll be definitely looking to finish this match off as well.
The rules for the Scotch doubles. The most simple rule is, once you have potted the ball, there is no more talking between shots on that visit.
A nice double there by Adam Lift. He's got a thin shot on the red here, but he certainly has the opportunity. Stevie Moore is right under the pump here against Jayme. He doesn't have a potting visit.
I thought he'd run off this yellow. Oh, what's he doing here? Should have tried.
If your partner approaches the table, or you speak when you're not supposed to.
Now, I don't think that's going to be good enough.
That was, yeah, I don't know why he done that. I thought he would have left them there and come off that yellow that's on the cush that's over on the left-hand side where the black is. He could have run off that and just left the white right up the top of the table.
Other than that, purple supply.
Yeah, we don't know how he's missed it, guys. He had a pretty simple out. He's definitely got a chance. Easy shot. Yeah. Dale's got a shot here, but I think he'd have to take this yellow to the top corner because it's too hard to go in the middle. So Jayme Stevens is thrown in a little snooker here against Jayme. The fans want to know why you're snookering up here. Because Jayme said he's throwing in snookers because he's crap. Yeah, at least he's honest.
Peter Haddon, Gavin, Matt Baker, John
Stevie's
Jones,
he's opened up the whole table for Jayme White, and Stevie's be regretting that shot. He's a little bit angry with himself in the corner, and so he should be, to be honest. This is probably a shot that was probably 1 in 20, 1 in 30, and he's really just opened up the table for Jayme here. Yeah. I think he should have waited until he. I'm very surprised Jayme took that. I thought he'd take that red straight off the yellow in the middle and pot out. And he went for the cannon first, and he's let Stevie back in the match. So we've probably spoken a little bit too early here, thinking that Stevie done the wrong thing. Well, I think Stevie could run this yellow in the middle and then run down, get a perfect snooker off the one down the bottom here. And yeah, 100%. I think he was just looking before that maybe he could run that yellow in the middle and run down there, but I don't think he's got that angle to do that. So.
Plowman, Gary Ward, table 3.
Mark's playing Gary, I thought they both lost. This is a rep show.
I think it might be doubles they're calling me.
Oh, are they? Oh, yeah, sorry guys, senior doubles starting now. Men's doubles starting this afternoon.
Haskell, Marco, Darren White and Lee, table 5.
Yeah, I don't know why Stevie done that. He's definitely made that worse. Very surprised that he didn't take that yellow to the middle and then run and try and get a safety snooker. You know, he would have put him straight back into the match. Now he's pushed his other yellow onto an angle on the other yellow that's extremely hard to. Well, he won't be potting that down the rails fully, you know. So, but I suppose if he can do a cannon on them at the moment and cover that black, I think that's his only chance, isn't it, to stay in this match. And if I was Stevie Moore at the moment, I'd leave that yellow that he's looking at. I'd roll down onto the cannon, try and put the yellow over the middle, over the corner to cover that black. Geez, he's left himself on an angle. He's probably went over there thinking that, because it's a bit of a different angle from us guys, what we can see, so Stevie might think that he can do a cannon here. And at worst, put the yellow over the hole to cover the black.
I think if he gets the cannon, he's in the worst position.
Oh, you never know the white to come back. He might leave him both in the same pocket, you know.
Very, very tricky.
Yeah, look at that lovely shot. Oh, how unlucky was that? Yeah. You know so much. You know so much, Nick. Yeah, no. Yes, yeah, you useless rag. Yeah, very. Oh, you know, that's how I roll sometimes. But no, listen, definitely disappointing for Stevie there. He's
Look, he can still tie the black up. He can still
it's going to
force Jayme to.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing is here, if he tries to put it in front of the black, it leaves Jayme in a position where he can get a snooker and then obviously get it out and then pot out. So Stevie's got to do something a little bit better here, I think.
From your point of view, I think the only thing available is the triple.
Oh, jeez. That's probably 1 in 1,000 shot, guys. So even the black man probably wouldn't take that on. I think his only option is to somehow get the yellow in front of the black, isn't it? To try and at least get another shot. He's got to play a shot to make sure he gets one more shot to try and get back into the game. Very unlucky there. Oh, you know what? Oh, he's unlucky. I can see what he was trying to do there. You know, it's probably a shot that us commentators should have thought of ourselves. But obviously, we're not in the tournament anymore. We got no idea, so we're just here for it. Just had a chance to pot his last yellow to pot the black. Last red, and he's missed that red. And now he's given Dale Kent another opportunity with 3 balls left, and 2 of them over the hole. Well, 3 of them just out over the hole, aren't they?
Probably this one.
Yeah, that's right.
Decent ones, but I don't know this time.
Yeah, so congratulations to Jayme White. He's just about to beat Stevie Moore 7-4, and commiserations for Stevie. Stevie's played probably one of the best up-and-coming players that we've had in Queensland last year, and he's just going to get better and better, and this will be a good experience for him. He's playing very well in the teams as well. And
unfortunately, on the side note, we mentioned earlier that Jayme is now the last Queenslander left in the draw. So all you Queenslanders out there, make sure you get on and support Jayme where you can. He's the last Queenslander we got.
Yeah, that's it.
At all.
Yeah, and that's right. And we just want to also say hello to everyone in Queensland, and to everyone at Q Masters, and all the boys. If anyone want to go to a good pool room, get down to Q Masters out at Milton, run by Christos and his brother Malaka, and it's a great pool room, and everyone get down there. Congratulations, Jayme. We're just coming down, guys, talking to everyone. Yeah, a bit of Jayme there. Congratulations, brother. How's it feel getting into the semi?
Just whisper into this one, mate.
Yeah.
It feels good, man. It's always a tough match against Steve because, my best mate, I live with him, I play with him in every pool comp. So to me, it was just mentally, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it was exactly what I was saying up there.
Literally together 24/7.
Yeah.
So it's very hard mentally, I guess, someone like that.
Yeah, and saying you can see Stevie's a little bit disappointed. He's a little bit hurt, and he definitely had chances to beat you, didn't he? Early in the game, he had a few chances that he had to get you. And
Luckily I got to a good lead. So
yeah, that's right.
Mistakes that I made towards the end of the match.
Yeah, and
Well, congratulations, Jayme, and all the best in the next one.
Bring Queen.
We'll just update you on the Sid Gonzalez Dale Kent match. Dale is just
bring the bacon home for the Queensland boys, Jayme. You can do it, my brother. Good on you, my brother.
Dale Kent has just beat Sid Gonzalez in the final frame.
Yeah, so that takes him to 7-6.
Semis, and I believe that Dale will now run into Jayme White.
Jayme White, yes. Dale played Jayme White in the semi-final, and I'm not sure who's in the other semi. I think was it Bro Shields down there? He was playing.
Yeah, I haven't had an update for the Broey Shields match in a little while, and I can't see him playing anymore.
No, he won. We put his score up.
He's still playing.
Is he?
Yeah.
Where?
That was the Durbridge match.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it was too.
Now back to the It was saying ladies. That's okay.
It was always there.
Yeah. You weren't wrong, but I was just making sure you did it on purpose.
Can you please tell me if everyone's still bagging my mate Nick? Because I just won't cop it, you know. Yeah, thank you. Thanks,
okay, so as we said just a moment ago, Dale Kent's just beat Ced Gonzalez in a very tight match, 7-6. It was well done. Ced's first nationals as well. So he's had an outstanding tournament, and he's done credit to the WA crew. Yes, he's done very well this week. He should be proud of himself. He'll obviously he'll be a little bit disappointed with the outcome when he just had he had a chance to pot the last red, and it wasn't hard, to get onto the black, and maybe he was on the black.
No,
he just missed the red.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he had a pretty easy shot on the red as well to get on the black, and he landed. I think he might have been worried about Posy a little. And maybe his first nationals and that, he's probably got a little bit nervous there at the end, thinking that he might have won, and he ended up missing the shot and letting Dale back into the match. So commiserations to Zed. He played extremely well over the tournament, and I'm sure you can look forward to the WA boys being in the finals and the teams somewhere. Hopefully they do well, but not too well,
Adam's played a beautiful safety there, Adam.
I think he got a little bit lucky there. He's he apologised to Solid.
Oh right.
Said he got a little bit lucky.
Why not?
He's a Queenslander. It's got to be good, brother.
Good old Slippers had this match. Would have him breaking cues at Q Masters.
Oh, I'm surprised if the bar was close, he'd be on the shots.
Yeah.
Lovely shot there by Jayme. Got out the snooker,
nice.
got out of the snooker, went down the table, potted the red. So lovely shot by him.
And he's also presented himself a really easy snooker opportunity, which Adam would find really hard to get out.
Yeah, it's definitely in a hard spot, isn't it? You can't.
We're behind 30 seconds. You got to watch this.
Oh.
Yeah. Or otherwise you're commentating ahead of time.
Okay, guys. Sorry, I've just been told.
Dickie thinks he's Marty McFly, Back to the Future.
Well, I wish.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back in the future and fix up a few of my mistakes.
No, you're not the only one.
But yeah, sorry guys. I'm probably speaking a little bit faster because the lag's 30 seconds behind. But like we were saying, Jayme just put in a fantastic snooker, and it's a hard one to come out of because, like we said before, the cuts on the jaws are wide. So it's a little bit hard to try and come off the angle that he's at to get out of the snooker. So he'll be obviously trying to hit one of these yellows down the bottom here.
We might
just update on if anyone's wanting to know about the ladies, the Victoria Ladies A just beat the Victoria Ladies B 17 frames to 8.
We
So
might
if anyone wanted to
Stevie
know,
Moore jump on for a minute just with
Yeah.
Dickie, and we'll get his thoughts on the match.
yeah, jump in, Stevie, and have a little chat, brother. We're going to talk to Stevie Moore about his match after just playing Jayme. Unfortunately, Stevie got beaten by Jayme 7-4. Be hurting a little bit, my brother. Seen you had a few chances there early in the match, and I was saying to the boys on the TV that I thought the match could have been in the opposite way. You could have been 6-2 up yourself. Definitely had the opportunities there, and just a couple of unlucky balls hitting it a little bit harder. So, what did you think about the match yourself?
Well, yeah, I thought I was hitting them pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Just earlier on in the match, the white ball got kicked in off twice on the
Yeah,
break.
bit unlucky.
And then I made two mistakes. Earlier on, I snookered myself on just to get on the black.
On the black front,
was
yeah,
a bad shot.
that red in the corner, and you lapped onto his bloody yellow.
Yeah, and then I screwed. Well, that was after he snookered me.
Yeah, that's
again.
right. Yeah,
And then I screwed a ball off the side rail into the centre.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm 5-1 down.
yeah, exactly. And
So I just had to do what I could to claw my way back, and yeah.
yeah, no, we're just
Jamie's an exceptional player, so
yeah. We interviewed Jayme, and Jayme was saying it's so hard to play you because he's got so much love for you. You're a roommate, you do everything together.
yeah, exactly.
So it's very unfortunate that she's had to meet each other in the same half, and that's what he said. He feels for you. You're playing well, and obviously there can only be one winner of the brothers, and
Exactly, yeah. I'm quite happy to jump on the Jayme White train.
yeah, that's right.
Full support. We're doubles partners. So,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, nothing but love for him. Housemate, best mate,
Yeah.
teammate. So happy for him.
Yeah.
Just telling them before, I said, man, that to me, that is, like, for me, it was such a mentally tough match.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying to him. I said,
About the ability, I'm thinking me and him can both play very, very
yeah, yeah,
So
everything,
senior
man.
Whip Masters titles,
Yeah.
table number 11. Mark Coffey's defeat against Trent Clinton and Matt Dunn.
Yeah,
Definitely.
hard playing someone that you got a lot of time for, and you know that you're good mates, and you. That's it, you know. You're like, obviously we're all, and it's hard for the Queenslanders because we're all excited for you. You know, you're in the semi, but obviously we're hurting for Stevie as well. So it's a bit hard when two Queenslanders having a playoff. Yeah, stop a draw, proper draw instead of having us 5 Queenslanders in one quarter. But yeah, congratulations to Jayme, and you know, all Queensland's behind you. He's the only Queenslander left in the singles, so he'll be playing Dale Kent in the semi, which I think they're moving up the race to 9 now. So that'll be a good match as well. So hopefully for the Queenslanders, Jayme brings the bacon home.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's going to be definitely hard to beat. He's playing very good pool.
Oh, he's looking silky, that's for sure.
Yeah, oh, he's silky.
He loves it.
He does love it.
Look good, smell good.
Yeah, oh, Jayme, like, my man.
Cheers, Dickie.
No worries, brother. Thank you, brother. And unlucky today, brother. Thanks, brother. Okay, I'm just here by myself. I'm going to see if Jason Smiley wants to come up here and have a little chat. Jace, you want to come up and have a little chat with us and say hello to everyone? Yeah. Yeah, just got to get Jason Smiley up here from Victoria. Originally a Queenslander boy. His mum lives up in Queensland, and obviously is Brent Reed's partner. She does a lot of work up there for the Queensland pool, and Reedy runs all the big comps up there and some money matches. So how you going, my brother? How are you? Yeah, not too bad. So how you going in the tournament this week, and what are you thinking of the set out and everything that's happening?
Look, yeah, no, it's really well set out, I think. The only sort of thing that we can sort of say is a slight is just the pockets. They probably just sit up a little bit too much when you've hit them nearly dead on perfect. So
yeah, I was just going to say to you.
There's just a queuing sort of a way to cue them that makes them go a little bit nicer, and a lot of the guys are starting to figure that out. So.
Well, I was saying to Nick before, you know, because I was going to say to you, what do you think of the tables? Because this is the first time I've ever laid my eyes on these tables.
Yeah,
you know, I've never played,
too.
and you know, being a mad potter myself, you know, and people talk about how easy these tables are.
They're not that easy.
It's just not true, is it? You know, like, and to be honest, I've never played on one, but just with all the talk online and everything, you know, Rusty and all the other boys, you know, saying like what an advantage these boys have on these tables, but it's just not true.
It's not true. The only advantage you guys have is that you play a league up there, and like that's just getting to know the rules. The rules are fairly friggin' simple.
Yeah, that's right. And we don't have these tables up in Queensland. You know, we
they're just
play on the normal
tables.
7-footers. You know, so.
Which QS is generous a little bit, but
Yeah.
they're not buckets.
Well,
you
no,
know,
no.
They're tight a little bit, but yeah. So I don't think there's any real advantage. There's probably just you guys are more used to having the Blackball rules, but you know, if you're a good enough player, you adjust to the rule set anyway. So.
Yeah, no, I think I love the rules of the Blackball, and that these tables definitely take a little bit extra time to get used to them. I think, you know, like how many times have we seen shots that you think that are going to go in the corners, and they just somehow they go 3/4 in the pocket and then they rock back.
Yeah.
You know, and
Definitely can't complain with the speed though. I think the speed's
the speed's unbelievable. So. Yeah, and I'm probably lucky because at home I have Hainsworth position on mine, so my cloths are exactly this kind of speed. So the speed hasn't put me out. It's just the pockets, you know. Like I like to, and probably like me and you were saying yesterday, you've got to change your style of play to play these tables, don't you? You know, you'd be a mad potter and you're like screwing it around the tables and that. You just can't do it on these tables, you know. And like this pocket.
leave just little 3/4 to like sort of in between 3/4 and half ball freaking positional shots nearly all the time.
Yeah.
And just sort of cue them in with really soft hands, soft cueing, and just sort of, you don't need to really get through the ball like you normally would to try and get pace.
Yeah, well, I think
It's just a different kind of cueing.
Yeah, it definitely, you're 100% right there, brother. It's all about the cueing, and like you said, you have to change your style. You can't be banging these balls down. If you roll them down the rails and stuff at a nice slow pace, they're going to drop 98% of the time, aren't they? But you try and hit them down for a bit of speed. They hit those side jaws, which is I've been told there's no rubbers on the cuts, that it's just wood. So as soon as you hit them.
Why they're staying up a bit.
Yeah, so as soon as you hit them, they just go boom, boom, like a pinball machine, don't they? They don't go in, and the ones that you think that should go in don't, and the ones that you think won't go in drop. So.
A lot of the time as well, even if you hit it straight down the rail, no inside jaw, they hit the back jaw and they stay there anyway.
Yeah, 100%.
It's sort of because their pockets are so deep.
Yeah.
They hit that back and they just stop.
Mm.
But no, I'm not playing. I think I'm playing, as well as I ever have. Now I feel like I can't miss out there. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Well, I can say you've missed, brother. You haven't won every game. If you couldn't miss, you would have won every game.
Mate, I'm third percentage in the stats. I've had a look at it.
Are you third, are you? Who's number one?
You are.
Oh, would that be me, would it?
Only percentage-wise.
And all my
I'm
fans-
actually 14th because we have 6 players in team, so I haven't played all the matches.
Well,
I've lost. I think you've lost the least amount of favours.
Yeah.
I'm second among.
yeah, so... Well, I'm in, so if anyone couldn't hear, then Jason brought up Jason brought up about the stats and the singles. So if any of the fans out there want to know that the black man is on top, he's on top of the singles at the moment with 1 round to go. So yeah, just in front of a good friend Jayme White from Queensland also, and I think Jack Phillips is sitting in third. At the moment, so I think I'm 1 frame in front of Jayme and two frames in front of Jack Phillips and Brenton Cantor.
No, I'm not out.
Nick Platt, get out. You know, you've had your say. Nick Platt's trying to get in again, trying to take over from Jayme. The fans have just said, please, Nick, go. The fans are sick of hearing Nick's voice.
Fucking hell.
Soon they'll be saying, the black man, can you leave too?
Yeah. I'll leave when I'm good and ready, Nick. Jesus.
So, Sam, how do we see what everyone else is saying so we can talk to people and see who's watching us on stream and have a little chat to the boys that are watching and back home? And oh, gee, that's a bit bright. Hang on a minute, guys. Just an update, guys. I suppose you're all watching anyway. It's 6-4 at the moment to Jayme Stephens against Listy.
Yeah, he's starting to... no, we'll just talk through this and then we don't need to talk on the chat. No, we'll just have a look at the chat and then we'll talk on these.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
No, you definitely need to change your way of playing a little bit with these. Did he miss that or did he pot it?
He potted it.
Oh, that's such a good shot.
Lovely shot.
That is such a good shot.
That was a lovely shot there by Jayme Stephens. They call him rock solid. And he's looking like he's just got to pot this last red. Oh, sorry, guys, you're watching the stream now. He'll pump this red straight in the corner and he'll screw back absolutely perfect behind the other red. Sorry, because we're 30 seconds ahead of you, so I'm just watching it again. But a great shot here by Jayme Stephens. Boom, straight in the corner, straight behind the other red. So he only has that and then screw down to the black and he'll be winning this match.
Stun out. Let's see, yeah, stun out and then just roll it in.
Yeah, sorry guys, the scores on the thing too says 5-4, but it's really 6-4 to Jayme Stephens. So this is to win the match.
He goes to me yesterday, and I watched most of the match. He goes.
Everyone said put Smiley close to the mic. Your battery was flat. Yeah, sorry guys. Lovely shot there by Jayme. So
a good queuing shot required here, and he's starting to queue really well. So.
Been a good match by the boys. Could have went either way, actually. They both had a couple of chances.
Yeah,
Both played a couple of good frames, but also a couple of I cannot believe Jayme just done that. Why didn't he just pot it?
You need to fill in. You don't dolly those ones.
He's hanging over the table now, giving himself a good left and right uppercut.
Yes.
Because that's
I think
probably
he's-
what
I
he
think
deserves.
He's leg kicked himself as well.
Oh, you know, like you'll see guys, he's got this black knee. I'm sorry, we're ahead of you. Instead of pumping this in, he does a bottom drag shot, which slides off and he misses this black in the corner. And gives Listy an opportunity to get back into this match. Even though he hasn't got really a massive opener. But he's got the shot that he didn't think he was going to get anyway.
Oh, Kenny, yeah, righto. Kenny's doing it. Yeah, never mind. He probably needs to get a bit of a snooker here, doesn't he?
I think so too, my brother. So I think he has to roll down and hit this bottom yellow if he can, and get a just tap it out. And
He's got to be wary of the double kiss here.
I think he's gonna. I think he's looking at the middle, so it's a bit hard. He's cutting this in the middle.
A bit of a shot to nothing, but what's he going to do with this bottom ball?
I think the bottom. This bottom yellow will go under the black. There's a big gap under there.
Yeah, but they.
Oh, he's gone for the double here. What's he done here? He's got pretty lucky here, actually.
He has.
Hasn't he?
Yeah. At least it's sort of. I think it's an easy off the side rail, sort of just way up on it.
We can't see exactly from the angle that he's got here.
Yeah. And if he does hit it, he's not going to leave anything. So.
Yeah, so guys, sorry again, we're 30 seconds ahead. Listy doubles this ball out, goes down the table and gets a snooker. So it gives Jayme, has to come off the cush, so he's looking at it now. He's got a big gap down there to go under, so you'd have to come off the cush first and then onto the black.
Yeah, are you playing Dicky? I didn't ask.
Yeah, mate.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, you know, like we spoke the other day, I said I'd never ever come back to play pool
great
again.
shot. That is a great shot.
Yeah, guys, just letting you know.
Judged to perfection.
Yeah, Jayme Stevens just potted this black, and Jamie's just won this match 7-5, so 7-4, sorry, so a good match. But yeah, just on myself, brother. You know, I said I'd never ever play again, but you know, I watched. I watched everyone at Cyprus a couple of years ago, whenever it was, and it seemed like everyone was having so much fun. And so the boys asked me to play Blackball this year because I've only just come back after having like 18.5 years off, and I feel like I'm playing well. And I've come here to 21 years after last time Nationals, I thought I'll give it a go and see how my body can last for 9 days. I'm struggling, but I'm enjoying myself, brother. I think it's run very well by Mark and Sam, and it seems it's very different than the Australian 8-ball. You know, like everyone here seems so more laid back, and it's just been fantastic, to be honest.
Which is important for the fun of the whole sort of event.
Yeah, I think, and that's it. Everyone's so friendly. Everyone's been so great. It's a great setup that Mark and Sam have got set up here. The pool rooms are really nice. Yep. So they've done a fantastic job.
Sort of early, but apart from that, everything's been decent.
Yeah, and I think once the tables kind of sink into the carpet, but yeah, it took me a few days to get a grip of the tables. I completely struggled in my money match on Friday night against Sean. He just outplayed me, and I just couldn't get used to the tables. And and then on me singles match with Brody was the kind of same thing. I played 3 days in a row, and no excuses at all. I kind of went in off in 2 blacks and probably struggled that night. And he played well and deserved the win. Yep. And unlucky for him that he got beaten next round by young Joshy from Victoria.
Yeah, he goes well.
Yeah, so but I'm very happy with the way